Okay.
Heart pump shit.
I want to wish you all a Merry, Merry Christmas. Usually, this time of the year is one of those sad moments of everyone's life, really. Shopping and all that crap. But anyway, I really want to say one thing about this wonderful restaurant here in West Hollywood. It's called the Silver Spoon Restaurant. The Silver Spoon is one of the actors' favorite restaurants, like Shelley Winters, Quentin Tarantino, so many stars. Love that restaurant. It's reopening the 26th of December. Isn't that wonderful? Finally. It's been closed for several months. Had a terrible fire, but I'm glad they're opening again.
Yeah.
Day after Christmas. Do I hear singing?
What?
Do I hear someone singing?
You want to hear singing?
Mm-hmm. Who's singing? You?
I'll sing for you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe I'm strong. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you.
Michael Parks, my God. Last time I heard your album, but hey, I saw a great movie of yours just about 5 days ago called The Listening at the Linley Theater.
Yeah.
And boy, what a film. Your son is in that. You have James Park Michael is in it. That's your son.
He is, if you looked, you wouldn't know.
Why wouldn't you know?
Well, he resembles his mother, yeah.
True.
Thin. I have these
but what a
quarter horse
wonderful
jaws.
actor.
I have these quarter horse jaws that you recognize immediately.
Corona, California, Michael. Grew up, California, grew up.
Yeah.
And how did you get into the films anyway, first of all? How did Michael Parks studied acting here in California, went to New York, or what? New York, I think,
I
right?
had a pretty butt.
Ah, the Bible. That was it. John Huston. That's right.
No, well, before that, I did some.
You did another one before the Bible?
Yeah.
With a butt?
Why are you being so cruel?
Oh, I'm not.
Awful.
What do you mean, with your butt showing again?
No, it's awful. I mean, it must be disgusting. But, I mean, should it be my proboscis, you wouldn't mention it again.
But my favorite film is of you with Anne Margaret. A very light comedy, but fun film.
Well,
Bus Riley back.
It was all right, but William Inge wrote the screenplay.
Right.
And when they started to destroy it, he took his name off of it.
Did he really?
Yeah. When they released it, he took his name off, and not long after that committed suicide. I felt very sorry for Bill.
Now, everybody's been doing John F. Kennedy. Robert Kennedy, they're doing. You did it the first. I think you were about the first one ever did the private lives of, Hoover, is it?
Yeah. Private Lives of J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, tell me
Well,
about
it was
that.
all right. I mean, I knew Bobby, and
You did?
yeah.
What kind of guy was he?
Attorney General. I knew Attorney General. And he did more investigations into private conversations than Hoover did in 40 years. He did in 8. But the liberals won't, I mean, this is...
Don't you hate that word, the liberals?
Well, it's...
Come on.
Here we are. I mean, we're in a war.
But the liberals didn't put us into war. You have to understand.
Well, Johnson and Kennedy did. Nixon didn't. Carter didn't. And, when you think of... You know why we're here, Skippy?
Okay, I know why.
Is to promote this film.
I know it, but I'd want my audience to remember who that wonderful Michael Parks was, who started on television, then came Bronson on your motorcycle, the Jimmy Dean of that
that's
era.
awful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you were, they're trying to push you as Jimmy Dean.
No, they would have pushed me as Zazu Pitts if I looked like her.
And the Young Lions, Young Lawyers, but that was a great series, the Young Lawyers. Michael,
Yeah.
the movie, I just
Yeah.
love the listening.
You did?
It is kind of a movie. What is it about to actually technical?
It's an earnest attempt to be serious about contemporary problems of spying and all that nonsense.
Right.
Um,
Electronico. Go ahead.
you can't, I mean, everybody wants privacy,
Right.
and I don't blame them, but it's a two-edged sword. You say, well, I want my privacy, but in the meantime, you'll go on Jerry Springer or Oprah Winfrey and tell all of the terrible, dark secrets of your life. And yet, if somebody wants to spy from the government saying, are you Al-Qaeda? You're
Right.
saying, oh, I don't know. I mean, I was talking to my Aunt Margaret, and I had trouble defecating, and and so, you know, it means nothing,
Right,
Skippy. Privacy, you know, there are many.
Do you actually think the President of the United States today gave our souls down the river? Don't you think so, Michael?
No.
With our privacy?
No, I think they both do. I mean, you take the Republicans and they say, well, we should invade Iraq and blah, blah, blah. You say, oh, no, no. Now, the Democrats say we should be in the Congo and, you know, and Serbia.
Right.
Well, what's the difference? I mean, it's all the same. You're buying the same old program. Same old
The
program.
Democrats and the
Well,
Republicans.
yeah, they all are, because they have their persuasion of, you know. If you live in an environment in your life, it impresses you. You take that environment and you cling to it, so that your knowledge as a Christian or a Buddha or a Hindu or whatever, Brahmin or whatever, relies upon itself. That's all it is. No, that's Skippy.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's all it is. You know the story about
The story.
You know the story.
I love
No,
it.
wait a minute.
Right.
You know the story about the cowboy. It's like 1910. You know. He's 18 years old, working on the ranch all his life. Cowboy comes into town, has a few drinks, and he goes across the street and he breaks down the mercantile store of this old Jewish cat. You know, and he starts beating, just starts pounding. And the Jewish guy says, why are you hitting me? Why are you killing me? And the cowboy says, hey, it's because you killed Christ. And the Jewish guy says, but that was 2,000 years ago. He said, well, I just heard about it last night. Well, that's the killer. I mean, that is the killer.
Michael, the film is filmed in Europe. It's all entire European. It's in Italy, taken in Italy.
Yeah. Well,
And it's fantastic.
in Rome,
In
beautiful.
Rome. Yep.
Elba, I don't know.
Beautiful.
Comière, which is the
But tell me more about that
Italian-
technology of the film.
Italian French.
Tell me about the technology of that film. It's
Did
digital.
Did you ever ask a monkey to discuss nuclear physics?
No,
Well-
I never spoke to a monkey. But I want to talk to you first of all.
No, about the technology. Daniel, come here.
Okay, Dan. Oh, Dan. Hi, Dan. I forgot about Dan. Come on in, Dan.
Put that on you.
Dan is the distributor and involved in the movie. He is putting this movie out. Hello, Dan. Dan
Armas.
Armars. You're from New York, are you?
I grew up in Florida,
Uh-huh.
and I went to school in New York at the Actors Studio.
At the Actors. So you're an actor, really, basically. Originally, and became what?
Distributor.
Distributor. Very difficult to get a good distributor. Now, you're
Yeah.
just what you distribute. Tell me the movie about this technically.
Well, here's what happened. I was in China, in Shanghai,
Right.
and I was in a hotel lobby, and two Italian gentlemen came and asked if they could sit next to me.
Right.
Over a period of 2 hours, we discovered that we were both in the film business, all of us. And I went up to their hotel room, and I watched 3 minutes of the movie, and I said I wanted to buy it. I was so impressed with the opening of the movie with Michael, the look he had, and I just said, if the rest of the movie is like this, I will buy it
Who did
outright.
the film, actually?
A gentleman by the name of Giacomo Martelli.
Daliano.
Yeah.
Okay.
He directed it, and he was also one of the producers.
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
See? Jack.
Jack.
Okay. No, Michael.
I said go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I bought the movie outright, so we own it outright, and I brought it to the States, and we basically have spent the last 5 weeks recolorizing it, putting it up to U.S. standards for U.S. theaters.
Right.
And what an eye-opening experience, what we discovered Michael's performance in it.
And his son is in it.
Oh, his son is
His son
absolutely
is
brilliant.
James Parks.
Yes.
He's an evil bitch.
What a discovery. He just relishes the role. He just inhabits
And he's
every...
not that way in person.
No, he's completely different.
Sweet.
He's the sweetest
I want
guy.
my audience to... Can we show a clip of this?
Yes.
I would love to see my audience to see. It's at the Lindley Theater now.
Yes.
And
The
it's
Sunset 5.
Sunset 5.
And
at the
also the
Lindley.
Encino. And then we're having 3 screenings here in LA and 3 in New York.
Right.
Starting December 27th for the Academy members and the press.
Michael is going to win. If you go out there, listen to me, Dan. You got to go out there and spend some money. You're a distributor. You have to spend money in order to promote Michael Parks.
We've spent over $1 million just editing the movie and colorizing it. Isn't it? We turned it into a 2K digital projection.
Right.
And it just, you saw the movie, it just comes off the screen.
Dreamgirls is out now, and that is a digital. So their digitals are coming,
They're
right?
coming, yes.
How is Dreamgirls, first of all?
It's a beautiful movie. I love it.
And yours is beautiful, too.
Yeah.
So I want my audience to see this, okay,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen? Let's see The Listening with Michael Parks. Okay.
Carabinieri, aprite!
Hide the kid, Vaughn. Be cool.
Hey,
cool. We're friends of hers. She's not feeling well.
It might be wise to cut the fat neck about now. What are the police doing there?
I called him.
I thought this link was secure.
I used tumbleweed.
You did what?
I'm asking you for a signed agreement as to the safety of this girl,
Oh, Mr. Wagley.
barring which I would feel compelled to expose your
Right.
system, which you must understand would make it unsellable.
Good luck. You're never going near my system again, Mr. Wagley. Why can't you relax? It's not like we want to kill anyone.
They had a lobotomy kit in there.
Chemical lobotomy, you will agree, is non-lethal.
This is a citizen. An allied citizen. A civilian.
Spy. Yes, industrial espionage does carry 5 to 10.
You're way your depth here, mister.
Please, Mr. Wagley, this is national security.
We're national security. You are a company.
And we must protect our sale and ourselves and you from litigation.
This girl is no threat.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Now, while I appreciate Mr. Wagley's zeal, he seems to be having some allegiance issues.
Jim's allegiance is not in question.
Whatever. The point is, it'd be really nice if he stopped popping up all the time.
I'm going to report you.
Are you hearing me, Phil? Or do I need to say it on the phone so you can snoop it?
Mr. Ash.
His clearance. Gone. Now.
John, call security.
Even assuming that she was acting alone, we need to know what that girl did and why. What we do not need is a lawsuit. And we especially do not need this guy commandeering our prototype and making silly threats. Okay, Phil, because if the girl blows the system, I mean even if she does so by accident, you aren't gonna buy it, are you? And then that guy over there, he's gonna have to call my bosses. And then guess what? Those are my guys in Rome. I handpicked them. So if the sale is a no-go, whose paycheck do you think is gonna get squeezed? Now, I wasn't planning on selling any kidneys, Phil. And I don't think anybody would want to buy one of yours. So, I am asking you to give me his clearance. Now.
Jim, Give me your key card, please.
This is not who we are.
It is today.
It's today. You.
We'll get they're out the door.
That is acting. See, matter of fact, I hate to say this, Michael, but he's got to spend money for you in order to get the Academy Award. That is what he's got to do. You've got to dig in that
You know what
pocket.
a producer is?
What? What is
Just a guy, he comes with a roll of toilet paper with defecation on it. And with the stick, he's carved in Klimt, you know. And he goes to the bank, and the bank goes, what, oh my God, what is it, collateral? I said, yeah, put it in a box, seam it up so it doesn't smell anything, but it looked at the fine print, he goes, oh, well, Clint Eastwood in Scare Tactics. He goes, okay, we'll take it. Wait a second. And that's really the full aspect of a producer. No, 35 million, the guy says, what collateral? So look at the small print, Clint. Clint, okay, here it is. So it makes no difference.
Michael
Who you
Parks.
are, what the story is,
Yes.
nothing makes no difference.
I know.
What it is, it's all that inner showbiz
I know.
thing, big agents and the fair-haired
Michael.
ones that don't ever succeed. Work with enough producers to do 40 films. Now, if you come up with a story that's a good story, it doesn't make any difference, you know.
Yeah.
It has no difference. It's like, is he in it? Who? Hilton. Oh, her. Well, maybe. Does she have the tits? Not yet, but the operation's coming.
Michael Parks, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, but you've been so busy doing a lot of films, traveling all over the world.
Yeah.
Tell me about this director in this film, The Listening. Who is it?
John was a sweet guy.
And
sweet
working, Michael, look at me,
Yeah.
working with your son, James Parks, working with this wonderful young man I've known since he was a kid.
Yeah. Good actor.
Yes. How was it, how did you feel?
Well, I
working
didn't
with
feel
your son?
anything, you know. He looks more like his mother. He has an aesthetic look. So I don't look at him and say, Jesus, you know, it's a chip off.
Did you help him a lot?
It's
on
a
the
chip
set,
off.
or
It's a chip off the old chip.
Did you advise?
Oh, of course not. He would
See.
tell me that I was just absolutely horrendously vacuous
You
and vain.
didn't get him on the side?
No,
say-
he's an actor. He's done theater, and he's very good. He has his own choices and ways.
Working at the Actors Studio years ago, Michael, studying there,
I never did.
no, you're like
Yeah.
Monty Clift, he never did it.
No.
But he hanged around there
Well,
like you guys.
No, I didn't. I went to one. Strasbourg was doing and Gabe Dell, who was a very
Right,
funny
right.
guy, asked me to come in there. So to audit, and I did, because Lee offered me a lifetime membership, and
Wow.
I didn't take it because I didn't study and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But the Actors Studio, I mean, that's like the guy in line, and it's cold, and it's raining, it's just cold and raining, and he wets himself and feels warm.
How do you feel?
That's the Actors Studio.
Yeah, I know. How do you, Michael Parks, feel about...
Nobody else does, but he feels warm. What?
Michael Parks, how do
Yeah.
you feel about The Listening? It's a great, one of your best acting roles, I think. You're not saying it. Come on, Michael. I saw the film. I think it's a great movie. Technically, it's the coloring, the way it's done, Dan. What would you call that, the way? It's not just digital, but it's, what is it?
Well, from a technical standpoint,
Because I'm not used to it. Go ahead.
yeah, from a technical standpoint, what we did was just trim the film so that the story has a through line. And the digital medium, actors in the future are going to have to be real actors because it's an unforgiving medium. You saw the film, you saw how
You
it
gotta
zooms
act.
in.
That's right.
If
That's right. No more computer bull crap.
Nope.
This is true acting.
Yeah, you can't
That-
cheat with editing, you can't
Absolutely.
cheat any other way.
And you got a girl there from Italy
Maya Sansa.
Who is she?
She is a wonderful actress. Michael
Beautiful.
worked with, yes.
Michael, tell me about her. Lovely girl.
Well, I'm married, but I kept my friends.
Okay.
But as far as the others, how sad that just when I'm beginning to learn my craft, I'm getting too old to practice it.
No.
No. You're working a lot. Quentin Tarantino, you did how many movies for him?
That's
Quentin.
that's the response to bravado.
Okay.
That's saying I deserve the Academy Award. I did this and I did that, and thank you and about time and all that.
Okay.
You've heard all that horse shit. haven't you,
Yes,
Scooby?
Michael.
About the Academy
But,
Awards?
Michael, but this is an Academy Award
Yeah.
performance, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I right, Dan?
Yeah, this is a contender.
Yeah.
I mean, what he does in these moments, look at that clip you just saw.
It's brilliant. Moments. Look at
Yeah,
that.
he just strings them together. What I
Let's
love
talk
about,
the actor, and he's walking down the street, and the guy says, "Hey, I love you. I'm a producer. I'll do a play. Would you like to do a play?" He said, "Oh, I'd love to do a play." So, "Oh, really? Yeah. What'd you do?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "Henry III." He said, "Yeah, that's fine." "Henry IV? Oh, that's okay." "Henry III. Richard III? Yeah, oh, that's good." Okay. And then, so he's walking, and he can't believe it. Runs to an actor friend of his, and he says, "This guy just ran." Yeah, I don't know. He said, "I'm Richard III. I'm ready. We start in 2 weeks in New York." I said, "Broadway." He said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, cool. Let me know." He said, "Okay." So the play opens, and the guy goes out and looks out through the curtain. There's 9 people. Nine. So he says, "Oh God, jeez, oh my God." So it closes, of course. The next 2 or 3 days later, runs to the actor, and the actor says, "How's that play going? How's Richard III?" He said, "Open, close." He said, "Really?" "Yes." The first night, open, close. He said, "What was it? Was it poor attendance, maybe?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "But how many were there?" He says, 11.
But the attendance of this listening is getting better and better.
Yes, yes.
People are getting to know. Why are you keeping it so covered quietly? Because
We're
he's
building-
not spending
LGM.
Yeah,
No, what we're doing is we're building the momentum. We're going to release it in late May.
Isn't that kind of late for the Academy for him to be nominated for
Sure.
an Oscar?
Well, we got the film 6 weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, you just got it.
Yeah, we just got
Michael,
it.
you didn't say that. Okay.
Yeah, we just
Fine.
They sent us the digital the prints and stuff, and they
So
were
you did
bad.
this in 6 weeks?
No, we did it in 5 days. What you're seeing up on the screen,
Right.
We had 5 days to edit, colorize it, and put it up on the screen.
Wow.
We got Lumley's Theater November 28th
Right.
for a December 15th release.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just to meet the Academy requirements.
That's it. That's what
Yeah.
you did it for.
Otherwise, we would have held off till May
I
and built
see.
the momentum. But now we're starting the momentum. We'll have screenings for the industry here and in New York in the next couple
I
of
like the
weeks.
title, The Listening.
Well, I didn't give that title.
No, I
That was the
understand you
director.
didn't, but that is an interesting title. Michael, what other characters are in this? Your son is an evil man in this picture. Wow.
Depends how you look at it.
No, he's a wonderful. He reminds me of, that guy was with Natalie Wood, and that guy, who was he? With Natalie, and her husband drowned. I mean, she drowned, Natalie drowned. What was that?
Dancer?
No, who?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right. Cliff-
Dancer.
That's who it is.
Good
Christopher Walken.
Good dancer.
Christopher Walken.
Good dancer.
Does he good actor?
Oh, good
For young
dancer.
kid.
Good dancer. Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Good dancer.
Yes, and your son is too, Michael. He is rich. Who did he study with here in Hollywood?
We are all the sons. We have not yet counted.
Okay, Michael.
Subtract them into nakedness and night.
Tell me-
And you will see, begin in Crete 4,000 years ago, the love that ended yesterday in Texas. We suffer the slurs of a Georgia slattern because a London cut purse went unhung.
Michael is a dramatic, poet, he sings, and he's an absolute actor studio comes out. What do you think about him?
Well,
Working with him.
I'm just getting to know him.
Is this the first time you met Michael?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've seen
Really
his work
true.
over the years.
Marvelous.
What I enjoy about him is he embodies everything that the studio teaches about subtlety in work and generosity towards other actors that you are with in a scene. I think that scene that you
Spencer
put
Tracy
up,
did the same.
same thing.
Spencer, the listening is called the listening. Michael listens and
Reacts.
reacts. And Spencer Tracy was a great listener.
Yeah.
And to be a good actor, I wish I could listen. To be a good talk show host, I interrupt. But, that's Jimmy D. Glick, you know what I mean? I can't help that. But Michael Parks, the listening is such a good role for you. I haven't seen you doing...
That's all right. It was all right.
Why do you say it's all right? It's going to be an
you
Academy
add-
Award.
You add things to it. No, Kenny, my God.
You don't like that, do you?
No, it doesn't.
Why doesn't? Why,
Well,
Michael?
it's silly. I mean, my God, it becomes...
It's not silly. That is your work, and you've got to get honors for it.
No.
Like look, Michael, I just got voted for, ladies and gentlemen, I just got voted for the public access. Look, the best little live show there is. Look at that. I'm going to show it off, and I just got nominated, right?
Good.
That's great.
Isn't that nice? That was so nice of the West Hollywood to nominate me for the local series. That was great. You've got to appreciate to get a nomination too, Michael. Why? You're like Marlon Brando, don't want to accept the awards.
No, Skippy, I think if you look at all of the advertisements in this time of the year where you're trying to promote your film,
Right.
they say, there's not a film that doesn't say best supporting for all the supporting roles, best acting for all the acting roles.
Right.
I mean, all it's missing is best grip. Or electrician, whatever. I mean, that's all it's missing. It's absolutely silly. There are some years, I believe, that you should bypass. You should say, well, listen, hey, folks, there's nothing really good enough to nominate this. You really,
Yeah.
I mean, it is Peter O'Toole in the ruling class, and that's
Oh, isn't he great?
it.
Peter
Yes.
was,
But that's it.
yeah,
No,
I agree.
fuck the, pardon me,
That's okay,
Margaret,
Michael, that's
but
okay.
fuck the rest.
Yes.
You say, look, he's the only one. There's one supporting role, and that's it. Isn't that 9
Peter
supporting?
O'Toole's got a movie out now, Venus, is it?
I want to
Yes,
see it.
Yes.
Brilliant. He looks,
Did you see it?
yes, I did. I just saw it. Michael, he looks like an old man.
Well, he
and
is.
it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
He doesn't worry about his scars and his
Yeah.
face.
No,
and
but he is.
He is
No,
brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his voice, you hear him, he sounds young.
Yep.
Young.
The witch that came, the withered hag,
Have you?
to wash the step with pale and rag, was once the beauty Abishag, the picture pride of Hollywood. Too many fall from great and good for you to doubt the likelihood. Some have relied on what they knew, others of being simply true. What worked for them might work for you. No memories of having starred atones for later disregard, or keeps the end from being hard. If need be, occupy a throne when no one else can call you crone. Better to go down dignified with Bolton friendship at your side and not at all provide.
Michael,
Yeah.
the
You don't like
listening,
this?
I love it. I think
Oh,
you're
thank
brilliant. The listening is at the Lindley Theater, and we all got to
Come out and see it, folks. We love you dearly, and please do come out because we need the money.
We love you, Michael.